Guys, I'm LC Deer, and as always, I do not own the rights or the music to this game. If you enjoy my video, drop a like. If you really enjoy my video, please subscribe. I do believe that's all of the quests. Is it? Pretty sure that's it. Darn it, ring wheel. Right where you belong. I do believe that's it. That's out the way.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Yippee. No cooking. Just need rest. Sleep now. Oh my gosh. Only 3 of them. I need a couple of those too, though.
You can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much?
Yes. Yes, we did. Unfortunately, we did. I wish that we didn't. Don't get me wrong. Can't even get anything for him right now. Guess we'll have to come back. Ooh, nice. I hope that's enough. Let me go see.
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
It's a book, bro. It's a book. Making it sound like it's a sword or something. And silence out of you, Alpha. I don't even use you anymore, really. Seriously, man, why you make Loud a main character, bro? You don't never got too many, there are not enough fighters who the main protagonists in this series. It's not enough fighters. I think it's only been like 2, maybe 3 so far. I mean, I haven't played all of them, so don't quote me, but I think the last fighter I played with was Jude as a main protagonist. And I think that's like in almost every RPG. It's always swords and stuff. You know, you'll get a fighter here and there, but it's rare. It's rare to get a brawler as the main protagonist. But I guess it does make sense though. I mean, theoretically, man, you having a fight scene, it's a lot easier to do it with swords and, you know, you're not gonna block a sword with your bare fists. Even if you got on some gauntlets. You do your parrying. You're not just like, hey, I'm gonna block. You know, you're gonna parry that blow. So I guess it makes sense. Makes for a bit of fight scenes, I guess. I mean, how good is a fight that you always gotta, like, you know, dodge?
That can't be.
Ah, sweet.
No.
Okay.
Oh, wow!
Look at you, Law.
Hey.
Hey, man. He's a man. What'd you expect? Yeah, lighten up.
Oh?
I show the radiant light. Did I show you radiant light? Huh. I don't know anything else you want to see. It'd be easier if they showed me like, well, hey, what kind of books you want to see. I mean, what about this? Screw it. We'll figure it out eventually, but for now we gotta go. It's time to finally start a new journey. Ooh. That was water.
Whew. I don't sense any more enemies.
Did you used to come here when you were younger, Kisara?
You bet. See the dent in that column? That's from when my mace slipped out of my hand one time, just after I joined the Guard.
Wow.
And that crack over there? That happened while I was practicing an art.
This is new information to me.
Right. She tore up your stuff, man. What are you thinking? Tore up my darn stuff, bro. How much money this stuff costs to fix? Man, now it doesn't matter to you anymore, I guess.
Seriously?
I wouldn't mind kidding, man. You still the Lord. Look at that.
Going in. That's it.
What the? Not moving. I don't know. She can't dodge. This girl can't dodge.
Tiger Blade! Guardian Field! Alright, let me at him. Flaming Meteor! Look sharp! One more! Far enough! Going in! Take this! Look sharp!
Oh, she can't dodge.
one's mine. On guard. Tiger blade. Enough. One more. Going in. Take this. Flaming meteor. Going in. Guardian field. I'm ready to go. Huh. That's it. Look sharp. That's it. On guard. Take this.
Ain't that song? Yeah, you wouldn't be my main either.
Piercing roar. Huh. Ready to go. The power of light. I'm ready to go. Look sharp. That's it. Going in.
Yeah.
Take this.
Yeah, you wouldn't be my main.
This one's mine. This one's mine. Flaming meteor. No chance. On guard. One more. On guard. One more. No chance. No. This one's mine. Look sharp. One more. On guard. One more. No chance. You're open. Going in. One more. Light up the dark. All right. Let me at him. All right. Let me at him. Going in. No chance. You're open. You made me angry. That was a bad idea. I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolisher! Don't worry.
I don't know.
Plenty
Tonight
to
could have
go
gave her
around.
song a little bit better.
Far enough. Going in. One more.
Felt like we gave her song better before finishing
On
move.
guard. One more.
Kind of slow too. Yeah.
Look sharp. Ha! Take this. Piercing roar. Time to shine. On guard. This one's mine. Flaming meteor. Ugh. Guardian field. I'm ready to go. Light up the dark. I'm ready to go. On guard. One more. Go. On guard. The power of I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. All right. I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolisher! On guard. That's it. This one's mine. Going in. One more. On guard. Take this. Far enough. Going in. That's it. This one's mine. Flaming meteor. That's it. This one's mine.
Yeah, I think I'll stick with Law.
Take this. Flaming meteor.
Take too long.
This one's mine. Ugh.
Of course, I do got your base weapons now. Still.
The power of light. I'm ready to go. Going in. That's it. Flaming meteor. Look sharp. Take this. Look sharp. Time to shine. Ready to go. That's it. This one's mine. Take this. On guard. On guard. That's it.
Oh, come on now. Really? Come on now. Bro, another one?
Far enough! On guard! Guardian field! Going in! Take this! Guardian! The power of light! I'm ready to go! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher! On guard! One more! This one's mine! Flaming me! I can handle it! Alright, let me at him! The power... Far enough! No chance! Nice try! Look sharp! Take this! Going in! That's it! Light up the dark! I'm ready to... Look sharp! That's it! The power of light! Alright, let me at it! On guard! One more! Light up the dark! I'm ready to go! You made me angry! That was a bad idea! Alright, let me at it! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher!
Yeah, now that's it. Yes, he saved you. What?
Okay, off we go.
I suppose. What is it, Hoodle?
Mahag Sar. That makes 4 out of the 5 realms that I've visited now.
Ah.
I wonder what kind of lord we're gonna find there.
It doesn't matter. If they try to get in our way, we'll take them down and that'll be that.
I don't know, man.
I'm on it!
Wow, okay.
If they rush this one, you gotta jump for cover, okay?
Tiger Blade! Do it! Ryan! Yukara! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your run!
I'll stop its charge!
My fists are crushing it out there!
Yeah, they are. Today.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out!
Primed and ready! On guard! Where are you going? Resonate with Tiger Blade! I'll take out the legs with my shield.
Glacial Spear. Here's evil.
Hurricane!
Freeze Laser.
I'm ready!
Take out the lead.
This one's got your name on it.
Action to action. A merry distraction.
There's still more to go.
Prepare to be speed.
Make it ready!
Blow them away! A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop. Hurricane!
Do it.
Eagle Jolie!
Blow them away!
Blow them away, all right. Clean into the
You
air.
can use martial arts too?
Am I overstepping my bounds?
No, that's perfect.
I'll take that.
I don't see you. I hear you though. Are you trying to? Ah, there we go.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Maybe, maybe not. Don't mean we go there. That's not what that means.
Coming through.
First strike! Down on the ground. Shield and
Can you take it?
Tiger Blade! Lightning! Pile driver! Eagle Fly! Come and get it! Jolie! Hey!
Blow them away!
Acceptable?
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your rush!
Take it. How's this?
Talon Hurricane!
I'm ready for the next battle.
I'm sure you are.
There's something in the water.
What is it?
I didn't realize there was a pond here.
You talking about we've been through a couple of
This
ponds.
is Taka Pond, and it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
Oh,
What do
great.
you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Renin eyes. Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
Oh well.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
No, you idiot.
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble. I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod. You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you. Here, let me show you how it's done.
No, no, it's okay. Okay.
Everything looks fine with the lure. All right, let's do this. Ha! Not my lucky day, I guess. Nothing's biting. Okay, change of plans. There we go. That That was disappointing.
Come on. So it's like Final Fantasy. Okay. It's like Final Fantasy 15.
Oh, we've got a lively one.
Come on.
I didn't think I'd catch something this big.
Are we going to be able to finish all that?
Okay.
Now, where might those fish be? There we go.
It's on. Come on.
Good fishers always keep their cool. Ha! There we go.
It's on.
That was disappointing.
Yeah, it was. But hey, doing the best we can.
All right.
Good fishers always keep their cool.
Whatever, let's go. I'm done.
And that's all there is to it.
That'll do for now.
Wow. It seems like you need to have good reflexes to catch anything. I don't know if it's really for me.
Nonsense.
Kisara? I think I've seen enough.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Don't for me, do
Looks
something.
like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real battle begins. Nagal told me that different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the right rod and lure for what you're hoping to catch.
But that doesn't change the fact it's a giant time sink.
Is
Of
it?
course, each fish has its own unique flavor, too. And some of them are supposed to be extremely delicious.
Don't use that against her.
When you put it like that, maybe it's worth me trying my hand at fishing after all.
You're just in it for the food.
Right.
I was hoping we'd get to fish during our travels. And it just so happens I made sure to grab my brother's old rod before I left Vicente. So, if you ever feel like fishing when we've got a little downtime, just let me know.
Good to hear. Thanks for showing us.
Okay!
Invitation to fish. But of course. You just fish with her though?
There we go. I'll get you next time.
You're still not done fishing yet? Boring.
You need patience to fish.
It really is like Final Fantasy 15, bro. They really, you know, tried to own it. Okay. They really try to copy it.
I'm always amazed what healing arts can do.
Just doing my job. No need to thank me.
She never thanked you, just said she was amazed. What is it? What's going on?
Hey.
What?
Is it just me? Or have those two barely spoken a single word to
Man,
one another?
dopamine got his own
I know,
problems,
right?
bro.
But after everything that happened with Nagal, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
As long as they have
If
to.
it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
No, he's far too
Why do I
young.
have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
What do you mean?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left
I
the Saint.
mean,
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
right.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself.
What they gotta do, if anything?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Right?
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ after all.
So you want her to go away?
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
Right?
But she
Thank
doesn't
you.
serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
Ashley,
You
it
know, she's
is.
probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our
Man,
relationship.
come
in
on,
light of the new
no, bro,
circumstances.
no, don't do
Perhaps I'll
that.
give it some thought after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Really?
Of course.
No, but don't
You
y'all,
might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
bro.
Sorry.
Stop messing with their
It's not
habits.
that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to
No,
get
don't
fully
shake that
used to
off.
it.
Y'all had a good dynamic going up. Hey, they just mad because they don't get it.
I've noticed that sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else I throw at them.
If what you're seeking is a way to more reliably hit them, there is a solution.
Which is,
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
that's
I
possible,
possess
yes.
the ability to command Earth elemental beings to some extent. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command. They will swiftly bind the enemies, at which point you can dispatch them.
Works for me.
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the enemies in place. At least I think that's probably what he's saying.
Well,
I'm glad at least
not his
one of
fault
us
that you're all
understands
dumb.
it. So basically, if we find an enemy that likes to dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
I shall do what I can within my modest means to help.
That's what he just said. Dummies.
Dohalim's fighting style is... what's the word I'm looking for? Subdued? No.
What?
Do you mean elegant, perhaps?
And I mean, he's elegant,
Yeah,
but
that's the word. For better or worse, you can definitely tell he's cut from posh rented cloth.
And he's not just skilled with the staff either. He can also use astral arts, including healing ones. I can see how he made it to the position of a lord.
Don't bring
You
it
flatter
up.
me, but my fighting techniques merely come from a style that aims to conserve energy by minimizing body movement.
Is that why you wait until the last second before you dodge attacks? To avoid unnecessary movements?
Yes.
No, I do that to sharpen my senses. I find that doing so is an effective means of drawing out my innermost strength.
Oh, dang. So you just like to get hit.
Oh yeah, I've noticed you look stronger and strike out with your rod more after you dodge attacks. Guess that's why.
Still, it's a risk. Don't you ever worry you'll dodge at the wrong moment?
Nah.
Then, it'll be just as well.
Oh.
Huh?
It's nothing. Let us continue.
Okay. Alright, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. I understand. I ain't mad at you, buddy. Hold on, guys. I mean, I ain't mad at you. You know? You gotta do what you gotta do. Buddy said, give me this stimmy. I can manage right here.
Always love the
Awesome.
sound of hammers banging away.
Why are you looking at me like that?
What are you
That
talking
armor
about?
you wear is standard issue for the Menancian Guard, right?
Originally, I've added some flair to it in a lot of places.
I can
noticed,
see.
especially with that open back.
Whoa.
We guardsmen pride ourselves on never showing our back to our enemies. It's my way of making myself live up to that. Plus, it makes it that much lighter and easier to maintain.
Sure.
Dohalim, do you have anything to say about this?
Every guardsman is allowed to wear their armor as they see fit.
And you, Law?
Huh? Why are you asking me?
Man, you know why. You know why. So, I know exactly where she getting it too. I know exactly where she getting it. She got the cheeks.
This should definitely keep you guys full.
You okay, Shion? You're not eating very much.
Yeah, which is weird for you.
What's wrong? Do you not like the cheese fondue that you made?
Yeah, I'm used to seeing you more excited about food.
Yeah, what's going on here?
You're not feeling sick, are you?
No, I'm fine. It's
Lactose
nothing like
intolerant.
that. It's just...
You're lactose intolerant, aren't
What?
you?
I guess I just don't understand what the appeal is. We could just as easily put everything on a plate and pour the cheese on top of it instead.
Ah.
I suppose it lies in being able to decide exactly how much cheese you want. There's also something to be said for enjoying how it all turns out. It's fun.
That's fine and all, but I wish the plate-to-mouth time was shorter.
What's
I
wrong with
think
you?
I understand. You don't like having to put in so much effort into eating something, do you?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Actually, now that I think about it, you're a way less fussy eater than you look, Shion.
In my book, there's no one right way to eat a meal. Tuck in, take your time, be dainty or devouring. As long as you enjoy the food, that's what counts.
There's no need to stand on ceremony while we're out camping in the wilderness.
Yeah, you're right. In that case, don't mind if I do.
Okay. The heck is she doing?
Never seen someone dump that much cheese on a meal before.
I am worried about her.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit. Maintaining your shield? It's becoming a familiar sight.
Miguel was the one who taught me how to maintain my equipment after I first joined the Guard. Now, it's just a part of my routine.
Your brother always seems to come up whenever I talk to you.
That's because we had no other relatives, so it was just the two of us growing up. He was my idol, the one I looked up to and wanted to be like.
Really?
When I became
He didn't seem that strong.
Lagiel wasn't too pleased to see me at first. It was Miguel who really welcomed me aboard.
Ah.
Lagiel? Oh, right. She was Miguel's second in the Gold Dust Cats, wasn't she?
That's right. She's always been a very critical and down-to-earth person. In other words, the complete opposite of a dreamer like me.
Ah.
You're more an idealist than some pie-in-the-sky dreamer.
Even so, that's my brother's doing. He'd never let me stop seeing a brighter world. He always did what he could to keep me smiling and happy.
Sound like a good
You
brother.
must have meant a lot to him.
Yeah.
He wasn't just kind either. He always worked so hard to set an example for me and everyone else around him. He was a true big brother. So much so that when he thought I was asleep, he'd slip out of the house to go training on the outskirts of town.
Really?
You seem to know a lot about it.
Yeah, too much.
That's because I only pretended to be asleep and would follow after him. You know what? I'm at a good stopping point with my shield. If you've got time, how about I tell you a couple more Miguel stories?
No, that's okay.
I guess I'd better get comfortable.
You have a big brother complex. It's alright.
I'll take watch tonight. It's okay.
Right? She has a brother complex, right?
Before we go, do you guys have everything?
Yes, Mom.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
I think Hoodle senses something.
I guess it's all the other owls, I suppose. I need a wolf. Otherwise, it's not cool. Okay, let me stop. It's not funny.
You guys want to rest here?
We already rested.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Always.
I just noticed none of you other Danons have spirit cores. Why is that?
Huh?
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this.
I mean, yeah, but
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the other Danon slaves around me did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. And what about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
No. I was able to find a good Renin doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
One of the benefits of coexistence, huh?
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I had to.
excuse
It
me?
may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman, and this is my chance to have a new beginning.
This sure is one rugged road. You'd think they'd keep this at least a little better maintained, right?
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used? Repairs require time and effort, which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers. For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Danon, while the Renans are the ones who gain.
True enough.
Ha
Ideally, in a
ha.
perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
Exactly.
Indeed. And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling that inevitably take action. Much like the Danons in our group do so now. As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
It's true that most of the Danons in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting things as they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
What are you making that face for? You're not worn out already, are you?
I mean,
Nah, just regretting I ever said anything in the first place.
yep.
We're in for a long slog with this one. Look out! I'll work you through! I'm on!
I'm not so good with airborne parts. Let the marksman handle this. I never miss.
That's the airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Eagle fly!
I wouldn't exactly say that.
Eagle, watch this! Armor won't save you! Eat this! I lost my foot! Talon Eagle fly! First strike! You're done! Look Talon Hurricane! On your knees! This one's first strike! Tiger Blade! I'm ready! Talon Hurricane! I'll finish you here and now! Talon Hurricane! This one's mine! Talon Hurricane!
The tide of battle has turned in our favor.
We're thinning them out! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
My exploits are bearing fruit. All right.
That thing looks slow. It's gonna find a faster enemy?
There's nowhere to run from my heart. When he slows down, that's our chance.
It's like trying to keep up with a wall.
Catapult! Take this! Talon Hurricane! Catapult! Can't get out of this!
Searing tempest, and then
Searing
tornado!
In a bind?
Mega Ray! By the power of water!
Right! Down on the ground!
On guard!
It's too fast! Stand back!
This one's
I'll trip it up!
Searing Blade! Reload!
Can't get out of this!
Going in! That's it! Tiger Blade! Fury!
Now we're not...
How about this? Mega Ray! Lightning!
No further!
Piercing roar! Here's evil!
Prepare to be seen!
Evil Fly!
Talon
Piercing roar!
Eat this! Catapult!
You're mine! On guard! I'm on guard!
Eat this!
Annihilation! Mega Ray!
Evil Fly! Begin!
On guard!
Does it hurt? Catapult! First strike! Talon Hurricane! Eagle Fly! I'm ready! Go in! Hey! Blow them away! How's that?
Lunar corruption!
Acceptable.
Eat that!
Take this!
Hear me! Flame of fury! Talon Hurricane! Ground and pound!
Eagle, what's this? Talon Hurricane!
Shield and rain!
Raw in pain.
Lunar blast!
Can't get out of this!
Crescent moon! Tiger blade!
Eagle Fly!
Lunar
I'll
ground and
use this
fury!
up in pieces! In an instant! Impact Rock!
Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
Yeah.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What do you mean?
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
What is it?
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Danon relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine the sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Oh my
Are you
gosh.
interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
Okay,
get
I
that,
guess.
but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's Danon history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course,
Treasure hunter, eh?
There's history in the air here. I can smell it.
I don't smell anything.
Don't encourage him.
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
Alright, dude, he's an incorrigible person.
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Really?
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wished to be alone.
You always did have a bad habit of disappearing without telling any of us guardsmen.
Hi. Well, he had things to do.
I'll take that.
I don't blame dopamine, bro.
On my way! All in! Annihilation! Hear me!
Glacial Spear. Here's the Eagle. It's a duel of the arts.
Eagle fire!
I got fire.
I've got this.
smelling
Let
me.
a marksman handle it.
All yours. Rage. Take this. All the enemy wheels are
You'll soon see about that.
Behold, the Earth pulls. Tectonic vision.
Going in! Hear me!
I'm on
Flame of fury! Hurricane!
Glacial Spear. Here's the Eagle.
This one's mine! Talon
In a
Hurricane!
vine.
Freeze Lancer.
Begin.
Crescent Moon! Healing art!
And you're wide open. That's enough.
Tiger Blade!
owe you one.
Lion Howl! Eagle Fly! Downfall! Talon Hurricane!
Watch it.
Tiger
I'll
Blade!
tear you apart.
On guard!
We'll wetness you. I'll crush you. Ah! Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Will this help? Going in! Talon Hurricane! Tiger Blade!
That's what I did. For shooting too
Your
high.
helping me has become a pattern.
For the good of all of us.
Is it now?
Death He's on a roll now.
Here goes! Round and down!
I'm ready.
I've been doing really great lately.
You've been doing okay. Don't let it go to your head.
This one will be difficult to predict.
I never miss! Round and pound!
I'm on it.
Flaming meteor! Airborne feature. My special.
I'm on it. Talon hood. Flying free. What if they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Searing flash!
Bronze and red. I'm just getting started. Eagle dive.
Going in. Here's the Eagle. Going in. Freeze Lancer.
What's this? Watch it.
Tiger Blade! Lion
Hurricane. This one's all mine.
This one's mine! This one's mine!
Eagle dive.
I got it! Searing flash!
See what happened there as you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Searing flame! Reload!
I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Will this help?
Going in!
Looks like it could be worth something.
hilly around here. I can feel my feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for you. It can be pretty tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
I take it you're comfortable with them then?
Oh yeah. We used to run up and down these slopes all the time for our training exercises.
Dude.
You weren't messing around.
Save right here. Alright guys, I'm getting out. As always, thanks for watching.